Morning, everyone. Welcome to another TradingView update. We saw some pretty serious price gains overnight on Friday, which have held over the course of the weekend. We've broken through this kind of key level of resistance that we identified between 40 to 41K. Prices just consolidating above that. Now, overall, we are still in this downward trend. And for us to really turn bullish, we need to see price really break above 44,400. So this level here, this is the kind of the key level for us to be able to say that the trend is indeed reversing, and the market is now looking to start making another move higher. Just because until now we have really still, if we're looking at it from a technical perspective, we've still really been making lower highs here, and this is still a lower high. So whilst it is on the verge of breaking out, we're still kind of saying that we're in a downward trend until this key level at 44,400 is broken. Now, the one thing, the bearish case remains, if we do see a breakdown in prices here, then one potential bearish case that we're looking at is this kind of downward trending diagonal pattern, where last week on the Elliott wave that we discussed that we're currently in the third leg of this corrective phase in the market. And what we might well see is the last leg of this wave having kind of a five move impulse downward. And it looks a little bit like this, where we've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down to this final area of support at around 28K. What's interesting at this level is that you've actually got the Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve coming in as acting as that ultimate area of support. So if we do break down and prices move lower with a little bit of speed as well, then this would be our main target. Of course, all of this invalidated if we continue to move higher above 44.4K in the short term. Funding rates are still looking a little bit overstretched amongst shorts. So everyone, or not everyone, but a lot of shorts are using more leverage, betting on short-term price capitulation. Again, sets us up nicely for a potential short squeeze to the upside, and we'll likely continue to see, if we zoom in, we'll likely continue to see these sudden price jumps where market participants are going to look to create some sort of short liquidation among shorts. And you can see this already taking place several times, where sudden spikes higher, just ranging, trying to cause that liquidity cascadation to take place amongst the shorts. The correlation to equity markets is still pretty pronounced, more so on Bitcoin than on Ethereum, more so on Ethereum than Bitcoin, but still at 0.83 for Bitcoin against the S&P 500. Same sort of level for the Nasdaq 100. Means that we do just need to keep an eye on what happens in the equity markets as the week goes underway. So just bear that in mind and keep an eye on that. On the Ethereum side, Ethereum also, we said at the end of last week that if we continue to move higher, we'll likely see some sort of consolidation or resistance at 3,000. We're seeing that play out currently with the 50-week moving average coming in, holding the price there, and that downward trending resistance line, which has been in place since essentially the 1st of December, acting as resistance. If we do break higher, we're looking at this level of, here we go, at around 3,221 as the first real area of resistance. Again, the desk view will only really start to flip more decidedly bullish once we break up above 3,400, which is the last lower high. Because right now, if we were to move lower again, this would still be a lower high than here. If we start to move up towards 3,400 and break that level, then that's a confirmatory signal that the trend is reversing and that we are out of this downward trending channel. Again, if we break down, then we're looking at these areas of support that we identified early last week. First clear area of support being at 2,800. If that fails to hold, then looking at 2.6, followed by 2.4. Overall, as we said, the correlation to equity markets is higher on Ethereum than for Bitcoin. So price sensitivity in Ethereum will be higher and more sensitive to the equity markets. So again, keep an eye out for that. But for now, the market structure is looking good. And as long as volume starts to return to the market as well, then we can expect to see our fortunes turn to the upside over the course of the coming weeks. That's it from us. Have a good trading day.